I think he said quite a lot of fruity things in the past as well. Look, I don't recognise that characterisation. I'm very proud of the election success that Labour had recently. We won votes across all different communities across the whole. Donald Trump is killing, thousands of Americans by giving them duff advice, and he's macho, I'm all right, ashamed of himself.
Buffoon, ashamed of himself's embarrassment. I think that woman needs to look in a blimmin' mirror. Maybe Lord Ali can afford to buy her one.
Angela Rayner just got called out, and not by just anyone. Donald Trump and J.D. Vance went live on international TV and exposed what they claim are lies that Rayner's been telling the British public. What exactly did they say? And why is Rayner suddenly in full-blown damage control mode? Let's break it down.
Tariffs on pharmaceuticals in order to bring our pharmaceutical industry back. We don't make anything here in terms of drugs, medical drugs, different types of drugs that you need, medicines. It's in other countries, largely made in China, a lot of it made in Ireland. Ireland was very smart. We love Ireland. But we're going to have that.
Because this is the political showdown no one saw coming that it happened during a transatlantic policy broadcast where Donald Trump and J.D. Vance were laying out their vision for a new era of Western economic independence. Out of nowhere, the topic turned to the UK, and specifically, Angela Rayner. The UK's leadership is lying to the people about where their medicine is made, and I'm not going to sit back and pretend it's not happening, Trump said. Overlay quote from J.D. Vance. Angela Rayner's narrative about British pharmaceutical independence is a farce. The numbers don't lie, she looked stunned. Rayner, known for her sharp comebacks, fumbled through her answer. And just like that, the internet exploded. So what exactly are Trump and Vance accusing her of? According to them, Rayner has been misleading the British public by insisting that the UK is becoming self-reliant in the pharmaceutical space. But the hard truth, as they laid out, is that a huge percentage of Britain's medications are still being manufactured overseas, in places like China and Ireland. They allege Rayner has been pushing a "made in Britain" narrative that doesn't line up with reality. And that this kind of messaging is not only deceptive, but dangerous. This couldn't come at a worse time for Angela Rayner. With the general election approaching and Labour trying to frame itself as the party of truth and transformation, any accusation of dishonesty hits hard. Critics are asking, if Rayner's been stretching the truth on medicine, what else is being glossed over? And with Donald Trump doubling down on his global message of economic nationalism, this transatlantic jab at Labour might just be the start. Within hours, Rayner's team released a statement attempting to clarify her earlier remarks, but the tone was defensive. Words like misunderstood context and nuanced data only seem to fuel the fire. Political opponents have jumped on the moment. Tory MPs are demanding a full explanation. Meanwhile, US media is now treating Rayner's quote as an example of global political spin. #RaynerLied started trending within hours. Supporters are scrambling to defend her, but even Labour insiders are whispering behind the scenes, did she just hand the opposition a gift? But why Angela Rayner? Why now? Insiders say Trump and Vance are using her as a case study for failed globalist messaging, warning their own voters not to fall for similar rhetoric at home. Vance specifically mentioned Rayner's speeches on British sovereignty and working-class values, accusing her of performative politics while outsourcing core national industries. It's political chess on a global stage. And Angela Rayner just became a pawn in a much larger battle. This isn't just a PR nightmare. It's a test of credibility. If Labour wants to lead Britain into the next chapter, they'll have to deal with more than Tory criticism. They're now facing pressure from outside the UK too. So the question is, can Angela Rayner weather the storm? Or will this moment stick to her like political glue in the run-up to the election? So now we want to hear from you. Do you think Trump and Vance exposed something real? Or is this just another international power play? Is Rayner guilty of misleading the public? Or is this political theater at its finest? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. We'll be following every twist in this political storm. Until next time, stay sharp, stay skeptical, and stay tuned.
Like this video and subscribe my channel for latest political updates. Guys, big support my channel.